Today we're going to make easy recipe brittle, and I'm going to use a few different ingredients that you may have thought of, maybe you haven't, but they turned out really good. So check out what we do, maybe try your own recipe at home, and enjoy. So the ingredients you're going to need are, to make our peanut brittle, it's 1 cup of sugar, just white granulated sugar, 1 cup K-Rose syrup, light K-Rose syrup, and 2 cups of peanuts, dry roasted peanuts, salted peanuts, or whatever else you want to put in there. Now for this first batch, I'm just going to do sunflowers and sesame seed. I'm going to go rinse this out. Do your dry ingredients first. So put your dry ingredients first. Do as I say, not as I do. I did not.
You stupid man.
All these seeds are going to stick. I'm going to turn this oven on to right about high, because after we get this mixed, we're going to bring it to a boil. You want 2 cups of your fillers. And we really enjoy sunflower seeds, so this is going to be really good. And people that can't eat peanut brittle because it's the peanuts too hard on their teeth, this will be a lot easier for people and still get the same desired effect. Now I got some poppy seeds up here. And you can get creative. Not poppy seeds. I got poppy seeds too, but I got sesame seeds here. Let's throw some of them in. Not too many. Those are the only ingredients: K-Rose syrup, sugar, and your filler while you're cooking. You want to you want to stir it constantly while it's boiling. And it is hot, and it's going to be real hot once it's completely up to temperature. We're shooting for right here. I don't know if you can read that. I'll put some pretty music in here and fast forward it.
Fresh is in that new
And you want to add 1 tablespoon baking soda. Stir, 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 stir. And it's going to be foamy. And then you're going to pour it on a greased baking sheet. Make sure you got something on the bottom to keep it from burning. Spread this out as thin as you can. Just kind of playing with it, trying to get it as thin as I can. And you can kind of stretch this after it cools down though, if you want. Alright, we're going to make one more batch, at least. 1 cup of sugar. Yeah, this isn't probably for diabetics or small portions, for sure. But 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to add a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Not a tablespoon. This thing. Half a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon. Unless you're Kenneth Oak. Then you can put, or everything spicy. Then you can put a whole tablespoon in there. This time, we're going to add Red Hot and this Planters Spicy Nut and Cajun Sticks. And then we're going to put in our cup of Cairo.
What? You want to try it? You can pour some of the other one in that one. You can pour some of that one into this one and try it. Will you eat dark meat too or no?
Alright, let me turn this heat up. Get this thing boiling. You know, if you have a candy thermometer, that's probably the best way. I'm using the deep fryer thermometer and it works. If you don't have a thermometer, you can kind of do it by smell and look. If it turns brown and starts smelling like brittle, go a little bit longer than that and then take it off. And that's my best advice for you. So, where to?
Yeah, that is pretty good. I just got that right before we
Now, I'm assuming that these Red Hots are going to melt down.
I don't think I've had it on fries.
I've never made this before, so this is going to be a new recipe for us. But I'm pretty excited. with the cayenne pepper, the red hots, and the Cajun peanuts. This ought to be pretty spicy, and I think it ought to be really good. Look at that. Isn't that festive? I'm gonna take it off the heat. Add the baking soda. Stir that in real good. And we're just going to pour it out on a pan like we did before. Now, if I was everything spicy, I'd throw a little capsaicin on top of there. Capsaicin.
You should put some salt on top.
A little salt.
No, like flakes.
Like salted caramel type stuff.
I don't know if it's or not.
There's salt in it though, so. Oh, my thing came off. Spread it out as thin as you can. You don't want it real thick. And you can kind of stretch this after it cools out too. You don't want to do it while it's this hot, but after it cools down some, right before it gets hard, it'll be pliable, and you can stretch it out a little bit. So once these cool, we'll break them apart and we'll show you what they look like.
You don't have to make sneeze from rinsing it out.
It's still warm, but just break it apart. Little bite-sized snacky pieces. And got yourself some wonderful, wonderful treat. And of course, regular peanut brittle is really good too.
Join us.
I'm gonna make some of that also.
Join us, see?
But You know how we are over here at the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. We like to keep it artsy, so mix it up a little bit, add some flavors, get creative, have a little fun with it, and good. It reminds me of like a peanut butter brittle, maybe. And that little bit makes so much. I mean, you can package up some of this in a little bag with a ribbon, you know? And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. What a great treat for somebody on Christmas. Have this snack, a little candy snack.
You stupid, stupid man.
Don't what?
So I made a line here because I put some extra cayenne pepper on top of this one while it was still soft. And then this side isn't, because this is going to be a little hotter than the rest. I don't know if it's quite cool enough yet, really.
Huh?
Smells like cinnamon. Alright, let's see how this is. I'm waiting for the heat to kick in. There it comes. Tastes like brittle. Tastes like cinnamon. And the nuts and stuff are really good, and there's a nice heat building up. Got corn nut there. A little hot, a little spicy. That's a good way to make brittle. Mouth's still burning. It is just cayenne pepper though. And not even a good one, just like great value. Good value or whatever it is. So that's the hot stuff. Yeah, make sure you get a nice floppy spatula when you're doing this. And make sure you grease your pan really good before you pour it on there. I can still feel a little burn in the back of my throat. Not too bad. I think I would put up to a tablespoon in this. Like I said, I only put a half a teaspoon. So I would definitely go to 1 teaspoon. And I think even a tablespoon wouldn't be too much for some people if you're wanting hot brittle. So I'm glad it was successful. I'm glad it worked. And I'm glad it tastes good. If you guys have some brittle ideas, go ahead and put them up. I'd love to see them. or any other candies that you make for the holidays. So, Christmas is a holiday. I know some people get mad you say call it a holiday, but Christmas is a holiday for us. We still consider it Christmas. We know the reason for the season. And hope this helps some people out. Try your own recipe and find the art in everything. And I guess if you're from Australia, you can just skip the brittle. Go to Macca's and get you some macaroons.